From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers. We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 strike, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Past the 60, past the 60. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels off the play action. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results at first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Second and 3. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Daniels going to keep it. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Firing quickly out the line, Daniels. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now Daniels on 4th down. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Chargers nothing.
Now Camarda on to send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's brought to a stop. He's got plenty of room to run.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on the opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Has a lane inside the 25. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Play fake here, Daniels. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Juke the defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
First and 10 at the
Throwing on first is Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Pass the 60, pass the 60, pump 70, pump 19, 7 pockets, 7 pockets.
Daniels from the pistol. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the counter club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
This is hauled in by McLaurin. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Motioning him from the slot right. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Commanders first down.
Ready? 19, 18. Ready?
Daniels going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Press it on 80. Go.
Daniels now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Now Camarda on to send it away. Rager with the return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's Harris on the right side. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score reads 10-6. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 1st down here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Herbert on 1st down. Drops this one off to Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now for Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Let's go.
It's Herbert once more. Has it down close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
Herbert throwing again. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
Chargers 12. Commanders 10.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
On the set. 19 right. Come on, come on.
Play action now with Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Trying again, following the sack. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. Dragons, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump back in front here in the first half of play.
17, Chargers 12.
On to send it away. Rager with the return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Give left side. Here's Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's full hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 48. Headed out right. Finds the football outside. Still has some space inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A great throw to a nice route and catch to move with the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
33-yard line.
1st and 10 give to Harris. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after what looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Lion.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
A A gain of 4 brings up
We're at the
3rd
2-minute
and
warning now
4.
from SoFi. It's the Chargers looking at 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They go play action. Here's Herbert. One's good to McConkey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Part of the reason to leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Once again, the Chargers electing to go for 2.
The Chargers will line
Now
up
Herbert
for a
again.
2-point conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
18. Commanders 17.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, oh.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Trap 60.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, in that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
That was in diapers.
You have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Here we go.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 4. Now Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Here we go. Mikey, 18. Go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got room at the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Hot 70.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And they got it inside the 10 and the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Claytor. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Chargers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The Chargers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard line.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Camper. Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Decker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shot 60. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First down, Washington.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And he works free. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. 60.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 13 yards there on a Washington 1st.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. More from L.A. in a moment. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. To throw is Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here's Daniels.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Daniels.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. 1st and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Pass out left, finds Johnston.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Commanders 10.
much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Ready? 19, start, cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before his own bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
39-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. We'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up third and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
But he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Herbert now.
Complete to Johnston here.
Touchdown! Quentin Johnston with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8.
Chargers 21. Commanders 13.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is start having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, 18.
Now Daniels.
He's got him in, complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. 79 yards.
And the Commanders are back within a couple of the lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Here we
The
go.
Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
19.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Open man, right side, that's McConkey.
Smithfield almost to the 30 before they take it down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
Reagan 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit the receivers on the go, get them the ball, keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, don't they?
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is right down the middle. And it will push the lead up to 5. These kickers now used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hot 70, hot 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. And with that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Go check.
Debo going in motion left. And now a run with Rodriguez.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
60 by 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. With a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
It's 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 4th down, Herbert. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Second and 7.
Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Chris Rodriguez.
29 yards.
And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Prater for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chargers 24.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That's complete. Lambert Smith. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact.
And he returns this to the 22. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Washington going to send out their punter.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
And this returnable for Rager.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long, and that throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
It's a turnover.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time you hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run. but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert going to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in...
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. After that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort. More from L.A. in a moment.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
32-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Cup 19, Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Track 60. 19 Lions. Panther 11. 19 tight. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Flushed out right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And we know that this crowd really wants to explode. What a win this would be. They had a shot at the end zone right there, and it fell incomplete.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13. Now Herbert.
And he just chopped that one out of bounds out of everyone's reach. And a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home down, totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Throwing, Herbert.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
Chargers field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And he scores! No flags anywhere. And they return it to the house to win the game.
A return.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Commanders,
they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long.